You love him, you respect him, you're building a life together, and you have absolutely no idea why you don't want him the way you used to, and that scares you. Here's what probably changed, and I promise it's not what you think. In this video, I'm walking you through one of the most common and most overlooked root causes of low desire in long-term relationships, and it has nothing to do with your hormones. It's called polarity, and once you understand it, you cannot unsee it. I want to talk about something that almost nobody in the women's health space is talking about when it comes to low libido, and that's polarity, specifically the loss of it. Not hormones, not attraction, not love. Energy. Every person, regardless of sex or gender, carries both masculine and feminine energy with them. Masculine energy leads, protects, holds, and provides. Feminine energy feels, receives, flows, and surrenders. And desire, specifically feminine desire, lives in the space between those two energies. It doesn't live in sameness, it lives in contrast. So here's what happens in long-term relationships, especially for women who are ambitious, capable, and high-functioning. Over time, the dynamic quietly shifts. You take on more of the logistics, the calendar, the finances, the mental load, the emotional temperature of the entire household. Not because anyone decided that's how it would be, it just happens. Life happens. You're in survival mode, becomes the default. And when you're the one managing everything, when your body has to live in decisive, capable, in control energy full time, you are living in your masculine. That energy is powerful. I want to be clear that it is not a bad thing. But when you're both operating from the same energy, there's no difference, no contrast. And contrast is exactly what creates a spark. Polarity requires difference, and chronic responsibility quietly erases it. This is why you can love your partner completely, deeply, genuinely, and still feel nothing in the bedroom. It is not about attraction, it is not about love, it is about energy dynamics. And here's the thing that really hit me when I started understanding this for myself. My husband and I are very equal in our partnership. We share responsibilities. We make decisions together. I do a lot of the cooking and cleaning. He does a lot of the cooking and cleaning, and that's a beautiful thing, and I wouldn't trade it. But because of that quality, we have to be even more conscious about creating polarity on purpose. It doesn't just happen anymore the way it might have in the beginning of a relationship when roles were less defined and everything was new. So what does this actually look like in real life? How do you create polarity when you're both exhausted and equally responsible for everything? It starts with awareness. Noticing when you've been in your masculine energy all day, leading, deciding, managing, and consciously creating a transition out of it before you expect intimacy to show up. That might look like asking your partner to take something off of your plate without you having to orchestrate it. It might look like letting him lead something, even something small, without jumping in to fix it or do it yourself. It might look like receiving compliment, a gesture, an act of care, without deflecting or immediately reciprocating in problem-solving mode. For the masculine partner, it means stepping into that leading, holding energy on purpose, not waiting to be told what to do, initiating, creating safety, holding the container so you can actually relax into your feminine. Because feminine desire doesn't want its mirror, it wants its complement. It needs to feel something to relax into. And when both people are holding everything equally all the time, there's nothing to relax into. Now, I want to be really clear about something. This is one root cause of low desire, a really important and often completely missed one, especially in loving, modern, equal partnerships. But it is not the only one. Sometimes what looks like a polarity issue is also sitting on top of a hormonal imbalance. Low testosterone, high cortisol, elevated SHBG from years on hormonal birth control. And sometimes there are nervous system and trauma layers that need to be addressed before polarity work can even land. This is why understanding your own desire, your specific picture, matters so much more than a one-size-fits-all answer. I'm Dr. Leah, a naturopathic hormone and fertility doctor and a woman who lived this and has done the work to overcome the obstacles that were contributing to my low desire. The key is understanding your unique combination of root causes, what I call your desire code. Discover your desire code at the link in the description and find out exactly what's driving your low desire and where to start. And if this video helped you understand something you've been quietly wondering about for a long time, share it with a friend or your partner, because this is worth talking about.